sports fan? This is Stephen Hill for JustMyPicks.com, and I'm bringing you a special NBA All-Star breakdown. I'm going to be bringing you the top 5 starters for both sides, East and West. We're going to discuss some of the key snubs from off these teams. Coming out the East, you have LeBron James, you have Carmelo Anthony, Paul George, Dwayne Wade, and Kyrie Irving. Also, on the West, you have Steph Curry, who is a first-time starter. You have Kobe Bryant. You have Kevin Love, who is a first-time starter also. You also have Blake Griffin and KD, Kevin Durant. Now, looking at both these rosters, the East pretty much looks like it's supposed to be there. You could have made a mention of a John Wall that possibly could be starting. You could have a couple of guys like a Joe Johnson that's keeping the Brooklyn Nets afloat that could be starting in this basketball game. But you don't see a lot of snubs when it comes to Paul George becoming a superstar. He's on his way. You see the obvious reasons why he's doing what he does in Indianapolis, and he's helping the Indiana Pacers get better. Now, when you go over to the West, some things could be said about this because I take in consideration how a team's doing. If a team is god-awful, I don't expect them to have really all-star players because you can put up trash numbers being on a sorry team. Anybody can pad stats on a bad team. Looking at Kevin Love, because he gets so many rebounds and because he scores so many points on the Minnesota Timberwolves, who are a hopeless team, no matter with or without Ricky Rubio, he was voted. They basically, the Minnesota Timberwolves basically held functions that help Kevin Love stuff the stat box. When you look at things like that, I don't think it's fair because you're cheating other quality players out west, possibly of starting their last All-Star game, like a Tim Duncan. You're looking at Dwight Howard as possibly being a snub. You're also looking at the bearded one. You're looking at James Harden, who could have started. It's so many things. And also DeMarcus Cousins out of Sacramento. Even though he's on a bad team, you're looking at him playing at a high level. You look at him really giving that effort. And he's not padding stats because at the end of the day, he keeps the Sacramento Kings in a lot of those basketball games. He doesn't score a lot of his points in blowout games. He doesn't do a lot of that stuff when the game's out of hand. He does it while the game's in hand. So you're looking at a lot of these things that they're doing out west, and you're looking at Kevin Love being on here. I love Steph Curry, but I don't think he's a starter for an all-star game. Yes, the kid can shoot. Yes, the kid does crazy things, but I'm not impressed to the point to make him, oh, he's a starter on my all-star team. I don't feel like he's paid his dues enough yet, and I don't feel like, you know, Kobe Bryant should play this game. You know, you want to give the people what they want. I understand you've been hurt most of the season, but this is a fan vote. And it also is about just showing one of the last times we'll be able to see Kobe Bryant at an all-star game and healthy. So if he can play, I hope he plays. I want to know what you guys feel are the top snubs. My 3 top snubs, or you can do 2 top snubs. DeMarcus Cousins was the honorable mention one, but James Harden and Dwight Howard not starting in the All-Star game baffles me because those 2 guys have been balling out. They've been playing really well in Houston. They have the Houston Rockets in a good place to where they potentially could challenge OKC, who's currently number 1 for the top spot in the regular season standings. So let me know what you guys feel in the comment section below. Check me out at JustMyPicks.com. You can also follow me on Twitter at JustMyPicksTV. Also check me out on YouTube, YouTube.com/JustMyPicksTV. Don't forget to click that subscribe button. Share my videos in your sports group and come back and see me next week. Thank you very much.